Archangel Michael says, the enemy is closer than you think. Hidden in the shadows, lurking where you least expect. There is a woman aiding in their wicked scheme, opening doors that should remain shut. The walls that you believe are safe hold a secret. A deception so deep it has embedded itself into your home. It is not a distant force, but something already within. You feel the shift in the air, an unease creeping through the rooms. Something is watching, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Yet, you do not see its face, only sense its presence. Archangel Michael says, listen closely, for ignorance will cost you dearly. The enemy has slipped in unnoticed, wearing a mask of innocence. You must not be deceived, for the one you trust may be the one who betrays. Type 333 to receive divine protection. Do not ignore the signs that whisper in the night. A shadow moves when no one is there, a door creaks though no wind stirs. You brush it off as coincidence, but it is not. She has let them in, whether knowingly or unknowingly. A soft voice, a familiar hand, yet behind it, treachery brews. The danger is not outside, it is within. The enemy does not attack with a sword but with whispers. It poisons thoughts, clouds judgment, and turns love into deception. The battle is silent, but it is real. Archangel Michael says, do not let your heart be blinded. What you cherish most can be the very thing used against you. Stay vigilant, for the enemy thrives in comfort and trust. Type 777 to break the chains of deception. There are no loud warnings, no grand gestures of evil. The infiltration is subtle, creeping into daily life unnoticed. And by the time you realize, it may be too late. This woman, her hands are not stained with blood, yet she has played her part. She has left a door open, welcomed what should be cast out. A choice she made, knowingly or not, has paved the way for the enemy. You feel a weight pressing down, a disturbance in your spirit. The air is heavy, thick with something unseen. You are not imagining it, this is real. The enemy thrives in secrecy, in places unseen. It waits in the quiet corners, the forgotten spaces. And it grows stronger when ignored. Type 999 to claim the shield of divine fire. Now is not the time for hesitation. Every moment wasted gives the enemy more strength. You must act before the darkness spreads further. The house you call home has been compromised. The foundation is shaken, and the walls whisper with deceit. It is no longer a place of peace but of silent war. The woman is unaware of the full extent of her actions. Yet, her choices have consequences, and they are unfolding. She must see the truth before it is too late. You have been given this warning for a reason. The message is clear, there is danger within. And it must be confronted before it consumes everything. Type 111 to stand against the darkness. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The enemy does not want you to know the truth. It thrives on ignorance, on the illusion of safety. But the cracks are forming, and soon, they will shatter. The longer it remains unseen, the stronger it becomes. Do not wait for the proof you seek, for by then, it will be too late. Act now, for hesitation is the greatest weapon against you. There are forces beyond sight, beyond touch, working in secret. They manipulate, twist, and pull the strings from the shadows. And they are inside your home. The woman must be reached, must be shaken from her blindness. She must understand what she has done, what she has allowed. Only then can the enemy be cast out. Type 222 to awaken divine intervention. But beware, for the enemy does not leave easily. It will fight, claw, and resist every step of the way. It has been given a place, and it will not surrender without battle. Do not be fooled by its silence. The quiet is not peace, but the stillness before the storm. The real battle has yet to begin. There is still time, but only if you act now. The forces of light stand ready to aid you. But they can only move if you take the first step. Archangel Michael says, "Rise before the enemy tightens its grip." This is not a battle of flesh, but of will, of spirit. And only those who are prepared will stand victorious. Type 666 to receive divine strength. There will be resistance, there will be struggle. The enemy will not retreat easily, for it has tasted power. But its reign can be broken. The woman must choose where she stands. Will she be the hand that aids darkness, or the one that redeems? The moment of decision is approaching. Every breath wasted strengthens the shadows. Every delay gives them more ground. And soon, they will be impossible to uproot. You have been chosen to receive this message for a reason. This warning is not random, nor is it without purpose. The time to act is now. Type 000 to receive the seal of divine victory. The enemy fears those who see the truth. It fears exposure, for light is its greatest weakness. And now, you hold the power to cast it out. Let no doubt cloud your mind. You have been given authority to stand against the unseen. Do not waver, for this is your calling. Archangel Michael says, "The hour is near." The enemy trembles, for it knows its time is short. But only if you take the stand that is needed. The choice is in your hands now. Will you let the enemy remain, or will you drive it out? Decide, for the moment of reckoning is here. Type 555 to complete the cleansing. This is the moment where faith meets action. No more waiting, no more questioning. The time is now. Rise and take back what has been invaded. Reclaim your home, restore what has been stolen. The enemy has no place here any longer. The battle is won through courage and unwavering will. The shadows retreat, the light prevails. And peace is restored once more. It is done. Let the enemy be no more. The battle is not over yet. The enemy may be weakened, but it has not been fully driven out. It lingers, desperate to hold on to the space it has claimed. You can feel its presence still, clinging to the corners of your home. It is not as strong as before, but it is not gone. It waits for you to falter, for the moment when your guard lowers. The woman, too, is at a crossroads. She senses something is wrong but struggles to accept the truth. She does not yet understand the weight of what she has done. Type 888 to receive divine clarity. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Time is running short. The enemy will make one final attempt to regain control. It will use manipulation, deception, and fear to try to remain. You must be stronger than before. You must be unwavering, unshaken in your resolve. The final strike must come from you. There can be no room for doubt. This is your home, your sanctuary, and it will not belong to darkness. You have the authority to cast it out. Archangel Michael says, "The light is with you." The enemy trembles at your strength, knowing that its end is near. But it will not go quietly. Type 444 to seal your home in divine fire. Do you hear it? The whispers are growing desperate. The shadows flicker, restless, knowing they are losing their grip. The woman's heart is heavy, conflicted. She now feels the truth but is afraid to act. The enemy has wrapped its tendrils around her mind. But she is not lost, not beyond saving. She can still be freed, still be brought back to the light. But she must choose. Every moment matters now. The final act of this battle is at hand. It is time to end this once and for all. Type 666 to receive divine strength for the final blow. The air shifts. The enemy feels its defeat drawing near. It thrashes in the unseen, desperate to hold on to its last threads of power. But you are stronger. You have seen the truth, felt the weight of this battle, and now you will end it. You will reclaim what has been taken. Stand tall, speak with authority. This house is no longer a place of shadows. The enemy has no choice, it must flee. Archangel Michael says, "Strike now." The battle is already won, but you must deliver the final command. Drive it out with the force of righteousness. Type 777 to send the enemy into exile. A great silence falls. The air grows lighter, the weight is lifted. The enemy is gone. The woman gasps, feeling the shift. She knows now, she understands. She was blinded, but no longer. She falls to her knees, tears in her eyes. She begs for forgiveness, for cleansing. She wants to be free. Type 000 to accept divine forgiveness and restoration. A new peace settles over your home. The darkness has been purged. The air is no longer heavy, it is light, filled with warmth. You have done what was necessary. You have listened, acted, and reclaimed your space. The enemy will not return. Archangel Michael says, "You are victorious. You have stood against the unseen and prevailed. Let this home be sealed in divine protection forever." The woman rises, renewed, reborn. She is free, as are you. The war is over. Type 999 to receive divine blessings for your victory. And now, peace remains. The battle was long, but you have won. The light has conquered the darkness. This is your home, your sanctuary. Never again will the enemy take what belongs to you. You have been given authority, and you have used it well. Archangel Michael says, "Let this be a testimony. You have faced the darkness and emerged victorious. Now walk in peace. It is done. The enemy is no more. The victory is won, but you must remain vigilant. Though the enemy has been cast out, it waits in the distance, searching for a way back in. It does not give up so easily. Do not grow complacent. The shadows lurk beyond the threshold, watching, waiting for weakness. The woman has been freed, but she must remain strong. She is vulnerable now, shaken by the truth she did not want to see. The enemy knows this and will try to return through her. If she stumbles, if she hesitates, it will slip back inside. Type 1212 to fortify the gates of your home. This is not a time for fear, but for wisdom. You must strengthen the walls of your home, seal every open door. No entryway must remain unguarded. The enemy preys on doubt, on distractions, on moments of weakness. It will use old wounds, familiar voices, anything to regain its hold. You must not let it. The woman must also be guided. She has seen the truth, but the path ahead is not easy. She must stand firm, or all will be undone. Archangel Michael says, protect what has been reclaimed. Darkness will test you again, but you must not falter. You have been given the power to stand against it. Type 555 to receive the armor of divine light. That if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The battle is won, but the war is never truly over. The forces of darkness do not rest, they do not surrender forever. They circle like wolves, waiting for an open door. You must remain strong in spirit, in mind, in heart. Keep the light burning within your home, never let it fade. Do not allow the whispers to creep back in. The woman must walk in her new truth. She must not return to the things that once bound her. If she does, the enemy will find her again. She will need strength, guidance, and wisdom. You must stand by her, remind her of what she now knows. Do not let her be deceived again. Type 777 to shield her from deception. There is still much to do. The home must not only be cleansed but also blessed. The enemy was removed, but now the space must be filled with light. Darkness hates what it cannot corrupt. If your home is filled with truth, love, and righteousness, the enemy will find no place to return. Keep the light strong. The woman may feel lost, uncertain of the future. She has walked a dark path, and though she is free, she still carries its weight. She must be renewed. She needs time, but more than that, she needs faith. If she truly lets go of the past, she will be untouchable. But if she clings to old ways, she will fall. Type 333 to bring renewal and strength. A house that is swept clean but left empty invites the enemy back. It must be filled, overflowing with divine presence. Let no space remain untouched by light. Speak words of power, of truth. Let no lies settle, no deception remain hidden. The house must belong to light, now and forever. The woman, too, must be sealed in this truth. She must not just reject darkness, she must embrace the light fully. Only then will she be truly free. Archangel Michael says, protect what has been reclaimed. Darkness will test you again, but you must not falter. You have been given the power to stand against it. Type 555 to receive the armor of divine light. That if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The battle is won, but the war is never truly over. The forces of darkness do not rest, they do not surrender forever. They circle like wolves, waiting for an open door. You must remain strong in spirit, in mind, in heart. Keep the light burning within your home, never let it fade. Do not allow the whispers to creep back in. The woman must walk in her new truth. She must not return to the things that once bound her. If she does, the enemy will find her again. She will need strength, guidance, and wisdom. You must stand by her, remind her of what she now knows. Do not let her be deceived again. Type 777 to shield her from deception. There is still much to do. The home must not only be cleansed but also blessed. The enemy was removed, but now the space must be filled with light. Darkness hates what it cannot corrupt. If your home is filled with truth, love, and righteousness, the enemy will find no place to return. Keep the light strong. The woman may feel lost, uncertain of the future. She has walked a dark path, and though she is free, she still carries its weight. She must be renewed. She needs time, but more than that, she needs faith. If she truly lets go of the past, she will be untouchable. But if she clings to old ways, she will fall. Type 333 to bring renewal and strength. A house that is swept clean but left empty invites the enemy back. It must be filled, overflowing with divine presence. Let no space remain untouched by light. Speak words of power, of truth. Let no lies settle, no deception remain hidden. The house must belong to light, now and forever. The woman, too, must be sealed in this truth. She must not just reject darkness, she must embrace the light fully. Only then will she be truly free. Archangel Michael says, "Let no part of your home or heart remain unguarded. Fill it with truth, with love, with the presence of divine fire." This is the way to lasting victory. Type 000 to seal your home in divine protection. The air is different now. No longer heavy with unseen eyes, no longer thick with whispers. The house is truly yours once more. There is peace, not just on the outside, but within. You have done what needed to be done. You have protected what was nearly lost. But the journey does not end here. There is still much ahead. This was only the first battle. The war against darkness is ongoing. The woman has a choice to make. Will she walk in the light, or will she let the past call her back? She must decide now, for hesitation is dangerous. Type 1111 to walk in the light without fear. You must also remain aware. The enemy will test you again, at an unexpected time, in an unexpected way. Be ready. The forces of darkness do not rest, but neither do the forces of light. You are not alone. You are protected, guided, and strengthened. Archangel Michael says, "Stay in truth, and you will never fall." Let the enemy find no foothold in your home, no way to return. You have the power to stand. This is your home. This is your sanctuary. Let no darkness ever claim it again. It is done. The enemy is gone, and the light remains. The battle may be over, but the journey is not. You have driven out the enemy, but now you must ensure it never returns. The door that was once open must be sealed forever. You may still feel echoes of what once was. The remnants of darkness try to cling to the corners of your mind. But do not be deceived, what has been cast out has no power unless you allow it back in. The woman walks with uncertainty. She is free, but she is afraid. The enemy had a strong hold on her, and the past still tries to call her back. Type 9999 to break every lingering chain. You must remind her of what has been done here. She has been released, but she must walk forward. If she turns back, she will find herself bound once more. The enemy does not give up easily. It will whisper in her mind, tell her that nothing has changed. It will try to make her believe that this freedom is only temporary. But it is a lie. She is free because the chains have been broken, not because the enemy allowed her to leave. She must stand in this truth and never waver. Archangel Michael says, strengthen her spirit. Guide her into the light fully, so that she never falls back into the shadows. She must not walk this path alone. Type 7777 to cover her in divine fire. The house is still adjusting to this new peace. The energy has shifted, the darkness has been expelled. But light must now take full residence here. A house that was once touched by darkness must be filled with unshakable light. There must be no emptiness left for the enemy to creep back into. Every room, every corner, must be claimed. You must guard against the subtle ways darkness tries to return. It will not come in the same form, it will be disguised, seeking entry through distraction, doubt, or compromise. Be watchful. The battle may be won, but vigilance must never cease. The moment you let your guard down, the enemy will look for a way in. Type 8888 to receive unwavering spiritual sight. The woman is beginning to understand. She sees now that what she once embraced was a deception. She sees how close she was to losing herself completely. But she must not only turn away from darkness, she must actively seek the light. She cannot simply reject the enemy, she must build herself in truth. This is the only way to ensure she never falls again. Her heart is still healing. There are wounds left by the darkness, scars that remind her of where she has been. But she must not dwell on the past. She must move forward. Archangel Michael says, let her heart be renewed. Let her step fully into the light and never look back. Her past does not define her, her future does. Type 5555 to embrace complete renewal. Now, the final steps must be taken. The battle is won, the house is cleansed, but the work is not finished. A new foundation must be built. Every moment must now be filled with the presence of light. Let joy replace sorrow, let peace replace fear. What was once a battleground is now a sanctuary. The woman must step into her new identity. She is no longer bound, no longer deceived. She is walking in truth now, and nothing can take that from her unless she allows it. She must choose to never return to the place where the enemy found her. She must never open the door again. This is her moment of complete transformation. Type 3333 to walk forward without fear. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. This home will no longer be a place where darkness hides. It will not be a dwelling for deception. It will be a fortress of truth, a place of divine protection. The woman will stand strong, and so will you. What once threatened to destroy has now been cast away. The power that once sought to control is broken. The enemy has no claim here anymore. It is gone, defeated, and it will never return. The light has claimed its rightful place, and it will not be shaken. Archangel Michael says, let this be the beginning of something new. Walk boldly, without fear. The shadows have no hold on you anymore. It is done. The light reigns forever.